honest with y'all, I can't see shit. So I'm just like looking into this little dot that I see, and yeah, we just gonna wing it.
I was headed towards my fate until somewhere I lost my way. Something's gotta give right now, so this is what it is right now. All or nothing, nothing, nothing.
What's up? It's your girl Anye, and welcome back to another video. It's just a simple life update. Like, what is going on, Anye? What are you doing? What have you been doing? I went on an hiatus. I wanted to make sure that I did not come back from the hiatus until I had something to show for. Why would you go on a hiatus? You come back the same person. You come back on the same BS with the same issues, the same toxicity, and I'm like, no, I want to come back a whole new person. Like, I want to be unrecognizable. Hence why I decided to go red. Y'all, I have never tried red, and I said I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone and do something crazy, and this here is crazy. Like, at first I did not really like it that much, but now it's growing on me, and I feel like the outfit's completed. You can't just half-ass it. You gotta go all the way. If you're gonna pick a bold look, you gotta be bold with it from head to toe. I am just really proud of myself for actually stepping out of my comfort zone and trying something different. I'm just like feeling different, and you know, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, your persona just changes. So enough of that, enough of the small talk. I want to get down to the nitty gritty, and the nitty gritty is I've been depressed. I'm not depressed now. No, because I said I'm not coming back depressed. That's silly. I'm coming back a new person. What contributed to my depression is holding on to something that is not good for me. I did not know how to let go. And when you're depressed, or at least when I am, I go ghost. I lose myself. I have no desire to do anything. And so what I had to do was start from the beginning. I had to figure out what triggers me to become or react the way that I do, which is ultimately like in an unhealthy way, emotionally immature. I had to deactivate my Instagram. In order for me to like stay focused, I can't indulge in social media whatsoever, because I'm going to want to get on there and scroll and vent. And even before I realized that I had a social media problem, I get on social media and I start scrolling, and then I see someone, and then I'm like, I compare myself to them. Now I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, gosh, I wish I looked better than how I looked. I wish I did more. I wish I did better. You know, I wish I was better. And then I lose myself. Second, I get on there and I vent. I vent about my personal life. Of course, it's not like extremely specific. It's very subliminal. Did it help me? No, it did not. Because after I did that, I still felt horrible. And then after I realized that I did it, then I'm like, why did I even post that? Like, why is it even their business? They don't care. Like, but I did it, I guess, so that I could feel like I'm feeling heard. Even though I know most people just swipe right past the BS. Even then, the person that I wanted it to see it, they didn't even think about me. Like, they're doing what they want to do. And I'm like, time for me to do what I want to do. You know, when you are involved with someone, or at least when I'm involved with someone, I tend to lose myself. When I'm by myself, I am in full control of my life, my emotions, and my goals. You know, everything that I want to accomplish, I'm so aware of it. But then when someone comes into my life, now I'm invested in them. I don't know how to have my cup, fill it, and then pour into theirs. It's always, my cup is half empty and their cup is completely empty. and I pour water into their cup, and now they're half full and I'm completely empty. Like, so I had to figure out, how the hell can I find balance? Well, if they're not finding balance and they're not invested in me like I'm invested in them, then I need to let them go. That's really the hardest part, is letting go. So I had to start from scratch. I had to deactivate my social media because I found myself going to their page, scrolling through, and then whatever they post, I get upset because it ain't me. They ain't tripping off of me. It's not no subliminal nothing. And I'm just like, why am I so attached to this idea of a person and their potential, and they're not even tripping off of me? And then I would attach that to my worth. And then I'm just like, gosh, I'm not worthy. And I was just tired of feeling like that, because I know that I'm worthy. I had to just disappear. And during my hiatus, I did not even, I barely watched TV. If I did watch TV, it was like something that I could get out of it. Situations that were relatable to me that I could implement into my life to help me grow. I did read a lot. I said, I'm going to come back better. I'm going to come back knowing just a little bit more of who I am. I'm going to come back healthy. I'm going to come back with an agenda. My agenda is learning to invent yourself in the way that makes you happy. Forget what everyone else thinks. And so what helped me? Well, what helped me is disappearing, reading, getting to know myself, meditating, praying, indulging in things that I love, removing things that no longer serve me. I got me a new phone. I lost all my contacts. If they're meant to stay, they'll be here. I lost all my messages. I felt myself holding on to messages from people of my past that I'm where they would suit me up and make me feel good, and I screenshot it and then I'll go back and read it. Forget that. I can suit myself up. I can write my own letters to myself, telling myself of how amazing I am. I would hold on to pictures from the past. I did go through my iCloud and I deleted all of the toxic messages. Well, they weren't toxic. They were just souping me up. I deleted all of those. I deleted all the pictures from people of my past, people that no longer serve me. And I'm like, let's start afresh. Let's start anew. I clean out my wardrobe. I've been recreating outfits, pieces that I feel suck. I will restructure it to make it appealing. And I've also just been kind of just working on my website. So I'm gonna be offering a service soon where, you can reach out to me. We will do a consultation. And this is all based on reinventing yourself. I am going to coach you on how to get to your best self. We're gonna figure out what your expertise is, things that float your boat. You may want to try red hair, and then when you try the red hair, you completely change. Outfits, you may not know what type of style you have. I'm gonna help you find that style. A lot of issues that go on right now in the fashion world is that we try out things because someone else tried it out. Try your thing. Have a style that you desire, you aspire to have. That's what you want to do genuinely. Get rid of all of the ideas that are not yours and hold on to the ones that are. So if you have an idea of an outfit, this is me. You ain't seen nobody with it. Nobody inspired you to do this. This is completely your idea. Now, it's okay to be inspired, but you have to really, really, really believe in this idea in order for it to be fully you. But if you genuinely know, this is me. I could see a jacket. I ain't seen nobody with the jacket. That's why I love thrifting. This jacket I thrifted And it wasn't even on purpose. Like, it wasn't intentional. I just went in and I saw this jacket and I was like, yeah, that's me. I can like have or see something online and I'll send it to somebody and I'll be like, what do you think of this? And they're like, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I think it's cute. I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna rock it. And then they'll always say, I know you gonna rock it. I just, for me. But that's why you don't ask. If you like something and you see it, forget don't think about what how the outside is gonna react. And if it's you without any outside influences, get it and make it you. The only thing is that we have these ideas and we just doubt that we can pull it off. Try it out. You never know until you try. Just like me, I've always wanted to do red hair. And honestly, when I first tried it out, like I promise you guys, I did not like it. And I'm still getting used to it. But if you don't like it, no one else is. But if you love it, or if you pretend that you love it and you rock it, everyone else gonna like it. But that's kind of like literally the gist of what I'm gonna be doing. It's pretty much personal styling, but it's also just like coaching you through your ideas and making them come to life and making you believe in them and not be ashamed of living in those ideas. You want to try this hairstyle, you want to try that outfit, and of course inner work. I had to take a hiatus in order to realize that that's what I wanted to do. I want to try out things that appeal to me. And I feel like in order for people to actually realize their style, their potential, you have to go on a hiatus. You have to disappear. You have to sit with yourself in the dark. If you want to sit in the dark, I'm a creep. I sit in the dark. I light me a candle. I sit in silence and I listen to God. Because I feel like one of the ways that God communicates through you or to you is through you. And when you sit in silence, you get all of these ideas and these thoughts in your mind. You have to weigh out which ones are your thoughts and which ones are God's thoughts. You have to be aware of your thoughts and realize that your thoughts are not necessarily perfect. Your thoughts have ego attached. You have to let go of ego. Ego is going to hold you back. Ego is worried about what the other person's going to say. Ego is worried about being loved by other people. Your truest self just know who they are. And they're perfectly fine with having red hair, rocking a fall jacket from the thrift store for $15 that I have not seen anybody with this jacket. I don't even like seeing people with what I have. You know, that's why I'm in fashion right now, is because I don't like seeing other people have what I have. But at the same time, when my clothing line launches, I want to see y'all with it. But I don't want to see everybody with it. Because then I'm going to be like, damn, it's not that special. I mean, like, if it's easily accessible, it's not special. And so you have to know that about you too, that you're special. You can't be easily accessible. Everybody needs to take time away to focus on developing into the person that they're supposed to be. It takes time, but it takes consistency too. You have to be consistent. And that's why I realized, oh, my followers aren't growing because I'm not being consistent. I'll post 2 outfits and then leave for 2 months and vent. No one cares. I just want you guys to know that you have to work on you. Otherwise, you'll never be happy. Be happy now. Like, I am so determined to be in a specific position in life that I don't care who disappears out of my life in that process. You're here for a purpose. You gotta do what you gotta do in order to be a better you and to be happy. So I just want y'all to try something new. You know, do things that you've always wanted to do, that you've always seen yourself doing. Like, you know, because you're so afraid to do it. Go be on a hiatus and see what you get out of it. Try it. But that's enough for y'all. That's enough for today, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment what your thoughts are, what you would like to change about yourself. If you ever been on a hiatus, if you plan to go on a hiatus, what's your reasoning for going on a hiatus? I just want to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
So I'm gon' act up, gon' stack up when I cash out.